Hey, what's going on, beautiful jellyfish? It's Tracy.
And Paul.
And we're really excited because we're going to be chatting about Double Masters. I've already done kind of like an initial thoughts on the set that I will list in the down bar description. I never know what to call that, whatever that thing is.
Description and down bar are both correct.
Okay, there you go. I have confirmation. So basically, we wanted to kind of check in and like chat with you guys about the set. We're going to be talking about some highlight cards from the set that we really like. But first, I kind of wanted to check in just about a couple of things, kind of like overview, like kind of taking a step back and looking at the set as a whole objectively. So let's hop in, and then Paul can like chip in with his thoughts as I go over like my little note situation. Vanna, wait. Okay. Okay, so kind of just the first thing is this set has a pretty high price point. I kind of wanted to chat about the cost of our box and what we've seen from other people. So we actually got our box from our local game store, Mage's Sanctum, for $270
as a pre-order price,
which is incredibly low. I just checked TCG Player and I saw minimum about $345 was the cheapest, and a lot I saw on the Magic buy sell roll group, which if you're not a part of it and you're on Facebook, I definitely recommend that group. I saw people selling them for about $300 or so, but this was a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah, it's definitely of a higher thing. Do you think it's worth it though for that like cost? We did get a box.
Yeah, we got it at $270. It's high price, and it kind of tailors to that they're considering the secondary market. I don't think there's any reason why this should have been any more than any other master set. Yes, every pack has 2 rares, which
we'll talk about.
Is cool, but I don't think it necessitated being the box $300. If it was a $200 box compared to like $150 for a normal master, I would be like, yeah, okay.
But correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, and I'm sorry, and maybe you guys can correct me, but I think the average price of the other boxes that I've seen, Eternal Masters, Modern Masters, all those things, I think those boxes were like $250, $240, $230 is what I think. That high? So realistically, from the price we got, not that different. But from the difference between $250 and $270, that's what I remember, but it's also been a long time since those have come out, so to be honest.
Yeah.
But I do agree. I think it is a little bit expensive. We are going to be doing the unboxing, and so yeah, we'll see how our box does. This was one note that I actually wanted to throw in just as an overview, and I don't know if you felt this way, but I felt very overwhelmed in spoiler season this time around, and the reason I think that I felt overwhelmed is because it felt like I was getting like 5 rare / mythics a day or whatever, and I was like, okay. And I don't know if this makes sense to anyone, so I don't really know if I truthfully don't know if anyone's going to relate, but it felt like, 1, I actually really wanted to see a lot of the uncommon and common reprints, and 2, I felt like they had started spoilers, and it was just like, go, 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 go. Like, I wish we got in spoilers here or there sort of thing, but I think the reason that we couldn't do that is because we had Jumpstart and then Core Set 2021 before, so there wasn't a lot of room and a lot of time to sneak in spoilers. It just felt like rushed with the amount of spoilers, and some people, that's really great. I just kind of felt like, to be honest, I was kind of sick of seeing rare and mythics after a minute. I was like, I kind of just want to start seeing the commons and uncommons. I'm sure a lot of people don't feel this way. I'm probably in the unpopular opinion.
I wouldn't say that so much seeing a lot of rares. I'm kind of glad, especially when a lot of the rares and mythics are really good cards.
Sure.
I felt like the entire month was nothing but a spoiler. Every day was a new spoiler. The entire month was my bigger thing.
And to be honest, I've considered even doing a video talking about that. So let me guys, if you guys would be interested, just talking about like, are wizards, are they producing too much product? Maybe I already filmed that. I don't even know. I can't even keep
up. We've certainly discussed it between the two of us.
I don't know. I can't keep track. But yeah, I guess that, and to be honest, it wasn't so much a like, oh, the set's high value, and it wasn't like I was sick of seeing them. I just kind of wanted to see like what the commons and uncommons were going to be a little bit sooner. I wish they kind of had mixed up, I would say that, and it felt like we were just rushing for spoilers. So the other thing I wanted to kind of say is, and just kind of like a positive note, I thought that it was cool that we were doing this double situation. 2 rares, 2 mythics. Like, I thought that was exciting.
Yeah, definitely. It was exciting.
Unique. It was unique. Different. We haven't seen something like this before.
I mean, it's kind of like how the mystery boosters had that extra theme to, which is cool, which is a novel thing to do in a set.
Just something cute. I liked that. Okay, so just as kind of another note that overall this set has a lot of artifact stuff, and as I've stated before, I'm not a huge fan of artifact sets, and a lot of it in this. I think the thing, and again, I'm in the unpopular opinion. I've mentioned this in my video called Unpopular Magic Opinions, but it felt like this set, it felt like a lot of these supplemental cards, like the commons and uncommons, were centered around artifacts. So I personally just wasn't really as excited about that. But again, I get that I'm not. There's a lot of people who are really excited about it, so just
Which
not my
way.
cup of tea. And I think like that's something important to know. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that it's fine for other people, and I'm so happy. It's just not my cup of tea. It's not my jam.
Yeah, I was definitely more excited for that. More toys. Well, not new toys for Karn, but cheaper toys for Karn.
We'll chat about that. And the last thing is, I personally don't feel like I have a lot of stuff that I want to get from this set. There are definitely a couple of cards, like there always are in every set. There's a couple of cards, a handful of cards that I do want to get. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about card specifics.
The only other thing before more in general is the difference between this and the VIP things.
Yeah.
I really wish the VIP specific cards were available in the booster box. I feel like that was a weird not to include those as a potential foil. I mean, sure, have them guaranteed in those packs and things, and I don't really think there should have been $100 for 33 cards. That's extreme. But it would have been nice to see those alternate art cards in the normal boxes.
I do agree.
Especially in foil, because I mean, we get 2 in the box topper, and that's it.
And they're not foil in the box topper. And again, I think, to be completely honest with you guys, there's a lot of people who these types of sets are not for them. They're supplemental sets. It's, some people are going to look at this and just buy, one card or whatever, which is great for their commander deck or something like that. I felt like the VIP packs were for a very specific type of audience. And to be completely honest, we are someone who, both of us are into foil cards. Like, you can't deny that. We love our foil magic cards, but those packs were very out of touch for me. There are definitely cards that I do want from there that I'm going to talk about when we get to the specific cards, but yeah, it was expensive, a little ridiculous in my personal opinion. So let's talk about, I think we have 3 cards that collectively we're excited about. The first is Maze of Ith. I'm very excited to see this card being reprinted.
Yeah, the foil, I don't remember how much it was. It was something like $30 or $40?
It's actually, dropped. I actually just checked the Eternal Masters one earlier today, and the foil for Eternal Masters is about $22.
Well, it would make sense seeing the reprint that drops,
super affordable, which is great.
I could always use more Maze of Iths.
Me too. I'm actually very excited to see this reprint. I'm hoping. I actually think I only own. I don't even know if I own a Maze of Ith, to be completely honest.
I own one in Karn, and that's the only one I have.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see this card as a reprint. I think that's very exciting. The second card that we're both excited for is the Cyclonic Rift reprint. Yeah. I'm very hyped about this.
Finally, a foil Cyclonic reprint.
Yes,
this is the first time since the original printing that it's in foil, correct?
I think it's only been printed in foil one other time, maybe 2 other times. Very excited. I'm actually I don't know how I feel about the alternate art. I guess it's just because I feel like I've been so used to seeing the non-alternate art, but I actually think it kind of works better as a blue card, because I feel like the other one has, like, red, and I don't know. Do you know what I mean? How
you've got the red and the tornado effect. Yeah. I think I like the regular art better for this one.
To be honest, I'm kind of torn. I feel like I need to see the other one in person before I make up my mind. So sometimes I see a card and I'm like, I want that specific art. This one I'm kind of a little like, I'm not sure, Cool. Okay, and the third card that both of us are very excited to see being reprinted is Lantax. And they went with this art, which I adore.
I just wish this card was in Grixis colors, because then I could slot it into Pirates, and it's such a piratey themed card.
It is.
Which is disappointing that I can't, but I still need this card in any other deck I can possibly put in, especially a 5-color one. I
do want this card in, in Angels. I've been recommended this card a couple of times on my tapped out, and I definitely want to get this card
just to filter out the basic lands out of there.
I have a ton of basics. I mean, it's a
with
monocolored deck,
how many different unique lands can you even put in that deck?
Okay, so now let's talk about, and again, I should have mentioned this earlier, but these are cards that we're excited about for ourselves. I'm not talking about cards that we're excited to see reprint, like, I think Jace is a really cool reprint, Path to Exile, things like that. Those are really cool, but personally, these are cards we are excited about getting so that we can put them in our commander decks. Does that make sense? Okay. First off, I'm gonna start. So basically, I have 9 cards and Paul has 5 cards, so I'm gonna do 2 and then Paul's gonna do 1 because I have a lot of cards. First off is this is one of the what's it called?
The
VIP. I'm never gonna
borderless cards.
Whatever those variants, whatever. One I personally really love, and that is Exploration. This is stunning. I freaking need this. Who does this? Mark Poole. No wonder I love it. I love me some Mark Poole art. This is beautiful. I am so excited about this card being reprinted, and a funny story about this card. I don't think I mentioned it in cards I want reprinted, but I think I had this written on a list for like part 3 of cards I want reprinted, and now I don't need to talk about it because it's in here and I'm very excited. So
let me guess, this is going straight to Omnath.
I already have one in Omnath, but I want the VIP one in foil. So okay. Did I have this card on here? I guess I did. Okay, so the next card is Progenitor Mimic. I don't know why that word is hard for me to say. Very excited to see this card get a reprint. I don't actually know if this card is expensive, but to be honest, I just need one for Riku. I don't think I have one at all, period, so I want a foil of this. So it's
a good card.
It's a clone card. I need it in Riku, so yeah. Okay, those are 2 cards that I'm excited about. Now for Paul.
The new Avacyn art. That VAP art is stunning. I really just want an Avacyn, though, to put in my Karametra deck, which is now like half Angels and then Green Stomp and Ramp.
Yeah.
But it's just a fun deck, and who doesn't need an Avacyn in a white deck?
I got a couple questions from people asking me if I'm going to be putting this new art in my Avacyn Commander deck, and the answer is no. I do have the Judge promo, and it is signed by Howard Lyon, and it was also a gift, so that Angel Avacyn is not going anywhere. This is stunning, though.
Oh, absolutely.
This is stunning. Okay. She got her Baleful Strix reprint. Okay, I need to know.
I'm surprised this wasn't the first card you...
I know. I need to know from you guys how many people were like, thank God Tracy can shut up about a Baleful Strix reprint, because I have been mentioning this card in like everything. Like, God, this set's great, but do you know what it could use? A Baleful Strix reprint, because I want it in foil. Okay. Only ever been printed foil 1 time. That's been in Eternal Masters. 2nd time being printed in foil. Paul was like, if we don't open this in our box, I'm legit buying you one. I'm sick of hearing you talking about how you want a foil Baleful Strix. That's it.
So here's hoping that we open one of the box.
We better. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I am very excited about Meddling Mage getting a reprint, and I actually want this card for ladies. I actually don't have one. This was in like one of my lists of ladies, the first or the second time I built this deck. And this is a great card. I feel like it's a very underutilized card in Commander that I've seen, and I'm very excited to see it getting a reprint. This is another one that I don't know how I feel about.
I like the old art better.
One thing I love, there's 3 arts of this version. There's actually another art with a man on it. The
normal.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but you know, funny story is the woman art, she's got like fire around her, and then the alt, she's got like ice, and she kind of looks a little like Elsa situation, so I'm a huge fan. Who does this art? This is Jeff Simpson? Oh, okay. Anyways, very excited to see this card reprinted. Do need this. I would be fine with opening up either, you know, we're not getting the VIP packs, but I'd like this card in foil, you know. Okay. Paul? I didn't know you were excited about this card. Really?
Sen Triplets is a fun card. It's such a control-y card. And I don't play a lot of control-y stuff, and so it'd be fun to build this as a commander.
Wow! Really?
Yeah, this is out of my normal colors. This is like all the colors I don't play a lot of, other than, I guess, kind of white, which is more of a secondary color in every deck. But this would be a fun...
What's your main color? Your main color is 5 color, 5 firework. It's hard. It's colorless or 5 color. You play these colors. What are you talking about?
Well, I play the colors, but it's not a color combination I would ever play together.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like, I like Grixis a lot. I like green-white a lot. I like 5 color, and I like no color.
And this is black and white, which is one of my Urza, one of my fave color combos. Cool.
And I also like red-green, which is neither of these colors here, so...
Well,
yeah, this is just a fun control card. If we pulled it, I'd absolutely start building something around it, but yeah.
Cool. You guys are hearing it first. I'm hearing it first, too. I had no idea Paul was thinking about that. Okay. Okay, another exciting card I'm hyped about is Lightning Greaves. Actually, I can't decide how I feel about the art, so can you guys let me know what art you like better? Because I can't decide.
I don't like the new art. Or I don't like the VIP art.
The spiky things? I don't know.
They look like...
Soccer cleats.
I was going to say, like, a steampunk cleat, but...
A steampunk cleat?
Yeah.
I love that.
I just don't like it. It's just weird.
Okay, so I don't like that art anymore because Paul ruined it for me. I am so sorry to Mark Zeg. I apologize.
Hey, everyone has their own taste.
To be honest, I don't really like the OG art as well. If we're going to be honest, it's kind of a little boring. So they're literally just boots. Like,
they are. Okay. It's an old card, though, so that's kind of fair. It is an old card.
But anyways, I'm excited to see this card as a reprint. I feel as though this card in foil is pretty expensive. So I don't actually know. I've never really looked at this card up in foil, but I think.
I have no recollection.
I have no idea. Okay. Blasphemous Act reprint. I'm hyped on this.
Is it really needed? Was Blasphemous Act that expensive?
The foil was like 10 or 13, something like that last I checked. And the regular card is like $5. Like, this is a $5 card. Base, like, not foil. I love this card. I run this card in Omnath, and I also run it in Mugus.
It's a good card, yeah.
It's good.
I just didn't realize it was that expensive. I thought it was like a $2 card at best.
No, I'm excited. This is a great EDH card. I'm sure this was like a good reprint as well for people to open and stuff. So
1 mana to do 13 damage to everything in a game of EDH, which is normally how that ends up working.
If you're paying more for this card, you're not casting this card right. You need a different play group.
Or you're playing, Bees, where you damage yourself, and then...
Okay, I don't know how I organize these cards, but we're just gonna go with it. Okay, Paul, what am I doing? I'm so lost and confused right now. Okay, Paul.
Expedition map. This was more for the VIP art because that is stunning, and I want that in Pirate and Karn and, well, everything that I can throw an expedition map into.
I know, I just bought some regular... A couple of weeks ago, I just bought some regular expedition maps, but now I'm like, this art is real pretty.
Oh yeah, that's such a pretty art.
Do you know that meme with, like, the girl and, like, the guy's, like, looking at her, and then the girl's like...
You mean the only meme you've ever posted?
The only meme I ever posted on Twitter. OGs will know. But that meme, that's, like, what these new arts remind me of. It's just, like, the old art being like... The new art's like... Okay. It's so pretty.
Oh, it's stunning.
I love it.
It looks so much better than the old. Like, it's the crisp lines, it's colorful, and it just looks like more of a map than the original art, in my opinion.
I think the colors they picked are really nice. They did a good job. I like it. I would not protest. And we're not getting the VIP box. We keep talking about all these VIP cards,
I know.
but, like, you know.
Well, we could get them as a box stopper, just not in foil, which I'd still be happy about.
That's true. That's true.
They just won't go into Karn.
That's true. Okay. Archangel of Thune. So... This is a card that I have been... Again, I've been, like, having these, like, mental list of cards where I'm like, man, it'd be really nice to see blank card being reprinted. And Archangel of Thune was on there. And, funny story, so all of the times Archangel of Thune has been printed is it's never been printed in a set that has a timestamp, because you guys know I like timestamps over regular foils. And, that's, like, preferred. Obviously, it's still love regular foils. Like, don't be like, ooh, she doesn't like foils. Like, no, I love foils. But Archangel of Thune, really hope we get this in foil. This was not one of the box topper ones. I think this would have been personally really stunning as a box topper one. The foil of this is, like, $30 last I checked, or maybe $45 or something like that. So she's
expensive.
Card, she's amazing. If we got a foil, you also need one, because you have one in.
I need a foil one, yeah.
We need 2 foils, so here's hoping we open 2 foils in our box.
Well, we have 2 chances, so.
It's true. Okay, this is you.
So all the new Urza lands. The panorama arts for these are just absolutely stunning, and I wish they did this more for card sets, like for basic lands, you lay them out. I think they haven't done that since one of the unsets. But then these new Urza lands, I want them all in foil and just slot them right into Karn, because they're absolutely stunning. Funny enough, I don't actually like the new Karn, though.
So...
He looks very blue.
He does look very blue, yeah. It took me a second to remember what you're talking about. I don't need these, but I need them. Like,
what would
these
you
are
even
so
put them
pretty.
in?
I don't know! Avacyn?
I guess.
They're pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I feel like we're talking about all these VIP cards, but again, even if we got these other cards on foil, like, they'd still be cool. Like, we're very specific Magic people.
I just don't need them unless they're the VIP cards.
That's cool, too. Speaking of one where I actually don't like the VIP art, Manacrypt. Very excited to see this card
The
being
only
reprinted.
other Manacrypt that I like is the Masterpiece Manacrypt.
All masterpieces are beautiful, though, to be fair.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I need
Like,
more of them, but they're way too expensive.
They're
I'm glad I got
ridiculous.
my soul
The
rings
soul
and such
ring
when I did.
is like $400 or something last I checked, so... Anyways, I'm so happy to see this card being reprinted. I do actually need one of these in Avacyn.
Oh, definitely.
So if we open up even if we open up a non-foil, like regular, again, we're not getting the VIP stuff, so it doesn't even matter, but if we open up one, I'd be so happy. What was that? Happy.
Did you just... Oh, no, you just swapped the book.
Yeah.
The swords. These are, I think, my new favorite arts for swords. The only other sword that I particularly really liked was the Masterpiece for Fire and Ice and Light and that one's Feast and Famine. I didn't like that one's Light and Shadow or any of the other ones. But this Feast and Famine and all of them look absolutely stunning.
I will say these are nice, but also the swords have been printed in a variety of ways multiple times. So I feel like I'm just kind of...
Yeah, but they're
whatever
still
to
mad
it.
expensive. Especially the foils.
That's true. It's just like we had the Expeditions. Wasn't there another version of like cool variant cards for them?
So we have a couple of them have the really old art from original Mirrodin. Then we have the common art, which is the handle with the twin colored blade. And then we have the Masterpiece version, and now we have these full art versions.
The last card, kind of ending on a cute note. It's Pognify.
Also, the only card that's not rare on the list.
Yeah, I want this card. I think I don't know if I need one or two of these, but I definitely need at least one of these for Merfolk, I believe. And I don't actually think I have this card in foil, so
There's
I want
very
this card.
good Planet of the Apes vibe off that card with
It
this
is.
art.
It is. It's a cool card. This and the other card do the same thing. I don't Return to Frog. They do the same thing.
Well, that one makes a frog.
They do the same thing.
This one makes it an ape.
Okay, it's the same thing. Technicalities.
Well, isn't the frog a 1/1?
No.
It's not?
It's a 3/3.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Maybe it doesn't turn to Frog. Maybe that turns it temporarily into a 1/1.
Are you thinking of the one that makes a beast?
No, that's Beast Within.
Okay.
I'm confused now. Anyways, with that being said, anyways, overall, the set's cool. I'm excited to open up our box. I feel like I'm more excited a lot about the VIP cards, and I think, I definitely want to pick some of those up at some point. I don't
Assuming
know.
they're not $300 a piece.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, to be honest with you guys, I don't know how well opened... First off, I don't know how well opened this set's going to be, but I also don't know how well open the VIP packs are going to be.
I don't think those
because
are at $100 a pack for 33 cards.
I don't know if it's one pack or it's considered two.
It's one pack with 33 cards in it.
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay, we need to do a little deep dive on the internet for a hot second. So Double Masters VIP pack. Each VIP pack contains 33 cards. So yeah, right now I'm looking at TCG Player. Right now, as I'm filming this, the cheapest is $92.99 for one pack. That's...
It's 33 cards, which is about 2 packs worth of a standard set.
But that's like $50 a pack.
Yeah. I don't think these are going to be opened that highly just because of the price point. I don't think it's really worth it unless you're sitting on a lot of money and just want to burn it.
Yeah, and to be honest, I feel like buying singles, like, literally is just, like, the way to go. You know what I mean?
But I expect most of these showcase foils are going to be $150, $200.
They're definitely going to be expensive. I agree with you, though. I wish that these were in the set compared to out of the set. Like, it's just, they're completely different products, and I don't really like how they did that, so.
I mean, even if it was just because they were guaranteed in this one because you are guaranteed 2 foil ones in these, and you were only, if we went back to like the expedition route where you had like 1 in 50 packs or something, like maybe it was 16 packs, had a expedition in it, and then you get that in with the VIP cards, I'd be much more okay with that, and just them being super rare in the regular box. But saying they're not in there at all and just only in these VIP seems like a poor decision in my opinion.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks guys so much for hanging out. Definitely let me know if you guys are planning on picking up either a box or any of these expedition packs. We'll see how well they do over. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll catch you guys in my next one.